This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Now last week I was at BGG Con and I had a wonderful time. Now by the time you see this, it's probably a couple of weeks later. But I went by to the Division Games booth and I was completely blown away by some of the things that they had. And I thought it was just perfect for War and Pieces because these fantastic little mini games here, the mini game series that they have, this one we have Phobos Rising, the Insurgents on Mars, which kind of ties together with a couple other ones, but I did get some of the other war ones, but we're going to break all those down in itself. And I was amazed at what you got inside here for just a couple of bucks. A nice solitaire mini game. But let's not just sit here and yap about it. Let's go down to the table and take a look what you get inside one of these little packs. Okay, so I'm not even going to try to explain all the rules and stuff like that here, but everything's pretty much laid out in here, and then you get these two really easy things. They follow the Free Mars rule system. So there's a couple of these that follow this, and they have different things for surface combat in the Free Mars system, and everything is pretty much explained. The rules sometimes aren't clear, but it's okay. You eventually figure it out. Like I had a hard time figuring out what side was what. But eventually I figured it out. The real cool thing is, well, these are very small, as you can see, very small tokens. Of course it's in a small bag, but boy, I wish I can get this in. Hey, where's that spaceship from? Space 1999. Anytime you do Space 1999, I'm in. There's no doubt about that, but that would have been cooler if this was the moon. You're going to have these mission cards, okay? And you're going to try to complete these mission cards. Now, you could do it as a campaign where you can pick out one, put it face down, and have the other three there, and then turn this one over and try to finish this one. Now, there are no turn markers. Everything is run off these cards. You're going to pick 8 of these cards. You're going to have 8 turns to complete whatever objective is on this particular card. And you're going to go all through this landscape, fighting, trying to conquer things, maybe getting into a lab or just knocking out a bunch of soldiers. It depends on how you do that. Combat's easy. You're going to take your number, which is over here. You have a movement number, which is 4. And a combat number, which is 4, and a movement number of 1. You're going to get hit. Well, guess what? You're going to turn over, and that's going to lower. And then you get hit again, and guess what? You are sawdust, or moon dust, or Mars dust, however you want to do. It's just taking the combat factor, taking a D6, rolling it, adding it, any kind of modifiers, or there's a net that you can add to it. There's special powers that you can add to it, to your combat factor, and then of course the enemy, you will roll for them, and whoever has the highest, well, guess what, is going to knock someone down a step. So all in all, just a real simple system, but all done on a nice 11 by 17. Plenty of rules, plenty cards, everything in that little itty bitty bag. This is what you get, and plenty of solitaire game and a lot of fun. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts. That's a lot of game in a little pack. All right, nice 11 by 17. You keep everything right in front of you. The counters, if you got bad eyes, they're small. Okay, plain and simple. Just make sure that you got good glasses on. And just everything nice condensed. The only thing that you need to add, it's like one of those soups that you buy. You put the dry contents in and just add water. Well, with these, just add dice, and guess what? You're off and running. So just really good. It doesn't take you long to learn it, but it takes you a while to master it, and that's what you want. You want to be tested as a warrior, and I think these things do a great job of doing that. This particular one is just really fascinating. I always like space battles and stuff like that. I can't wait till we check out some of the other ones from the different time periods, and as they come out, we're going to keep on taking a look at these and picking them up and making sure that, well, that we play some of these solitaire games, because these are a lot of fun and these are things that we want to check out. There you have it. Another find by yours truly. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon for War and Pieces.